Okay, so in this video, we're going to be talking about the email automations. And simply what we're going to be doing is when the new subscriber requests a copy of your free offer, what we're going to do is provide them with a series of 5 emails, which will very gently introduce them to the free offer and how to use it, and also then gently upsell them if suitable into your paid offer. So in order to do that, we're going to go to marketing, we're going to go to email automations, and then once you're there, come up to the top here and click on add new automation. What we're going to do for this one is simply go with a freebie funnel. So we'll go with this freebie funnel. As you can see, it provides you with a mock-up of a potential email for you to edit if that's where you want to go. We're going to go with using this template, and it will allow us to set up the automation rules. So the automation rules are that after someone joins a mailing list or after someone purchases a product, now we're going to go with purchase a product. Now remember, we're going to be choosing the free option. So we're going to go with that free option. So uncheck everything that isn't free. So there's the free purchase. Come out of that. Now, what will happen is that when somebody requests that free offer, your lead magnet, they're then going to get a series of 5 emails, which, like I say, will show them the how to use the free product and also suggest the purchase of the paid product. Now, once they've purchased the paid product, we want them to come off this list, and so we're going to click on that, click on this drop-down box, and we're going to identify the product that we want them to buy. What that will then do is, let's say, for example, they buy this product, they get the free offer, they then go to the paid product and they buy it in the second day. They're going to not get the other 3 emails which will try to sell this paid product to them, because once they've purchased it, they don't want to be seeing more information about buying that product. It just doesn't look great. It's not professional. So we want to remove them from this buyer list. Don't worry, you can create another list for the purchases of that digital blueprint, and you can be able to do that at a later stage. So once you're happy with the rules of this automation, we'll click Save, and that will then bring us to the automation page. Now, as you can see, this is the rule. It will mean that as soon as they get that free digital blueprint, they're immediately going to get this email. So we're now going to edit this email. So we'll click Edit Email, and it now allows us to edit the information that's in the email. Now, you may or may not want your image on here. If you do, that's fine. If you don't, then obviously you can click it and delete it. You can move these products around. So for example, if you grab this dot here, you could move it, say something like that, if that's where you want to go. If you want to actually edit the information that's in here, we have suggested email information that you can use. Again, you can just copy those, paste it into ChatGPT if you want it to just finely tune it to using your brand voice or adding a little bit of your story to it. Or you can just use it as is and insert the relevant information. As you can see, we've put in bold where you would need to put some relevant information. But once you're happy with the way that everything looks, you can just come to the actual screen and just paste it in. Okay, it's really straightforward. Make sure, obviously, that you're filling out the relevant areas that you need to do. So, for example, your name. Make sure if you've got bullet lists or anything like that, make sure you format it all correctly. Once you're happy with all of that, you can then come down here. The free guide, obviously, you can upload your file here, so that if they click this button, then they get access to your free product. And then you can either have the signature here if you want, or you can just get rid of it. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm not a big fan of that. And then this bit here at the bottom, you have to have this in. This is a legal requirement. Once you're happy with everything, you can then send a test to your email to make sure that it looks good. And if it does look good and you've finished with all of the formatting, you can then click Next. You can then put in a subject line. Again, we have a list of 3 examples. Don't use them as is. Just change them up a bit, make them personal. You can use ChatGPT if you want to. So there's our subject line. And the preview line, it's optional. What happens is that when it appears into somebody's inbox, then there is what's called a preview of what's in the email. Now, it doesn't necessarily need to be exactly what's in the email. It could be a little bit more curiosity driven. So have a play with the preview line as far as your emails are concerned. Once you're happy with everything, click Save. And as you can see now, we have our email. It's still in draft mode at the moment until you click the Activate Automation button. You can then come down here, you can then add the next email in the sequence, and you just basically repeat everything that we've just been through. One thing to bear in mind is that you can see here the timings in between them. So at the moment, the first email goes out immediately. The next email, you may want to go out a day after. So if you do want to do that, click it and it gives you the option. So we can come here to hours or days. One day, it could be any number of days. So we're going to go with 1 day later, click save. So what happens now is that they request the free digital blueprint, they immediately get your welcome email, and then after that, the day after, they then get your second email, and then you can just keep working through here. I suggest at least 5 to 7 emails in your welcome email sequence is probably the best combination to have. And like I say, once you're happy with the way that everything is set up and is formatted, then click Activate Automation and then opt into request your free offer using another email and just make sure that everything works as it should do.